Hello and welcome back to the Kingdom of Terror Hand, where the majority of the population was doing nothing or is sleeping in our great hall of dirt, because we are a mighty kingdom. And the most luxurious room is made out of dirt and dirt. Same for the royal quarters, which are also made out of dirt. Anyway, last time we got some accommodations and workshops and idle gnomes. And this time, it's time to put them to work and clean up our outside area a bit. Because right now, it just looks like some kind of storage yard, work area thing, and I think we really need to change it. Now our woodcutters got their jobs cut out for them because there's still all these trees that needs cutting. However, all these trees need to be gone as well. And I also think that we should start producing our own trees. So let's give some orders, right? Be a king or an emperor and put gnomes to work. So I'll tell them to fell these trees over here. Yes, all of them. Very good. Well, then I also want clippings. More clippings. Yes. And this apparently is already clipped. Okay, interesting. What we also should do is forage the remaining bushes in our kingdom. Let's assign our farmers as well to forage this stuff here, so that everything's gone and we got like a clean area here that we can replant to our own leisure. Alright, time to unpause the game. Now, I'm not sure, but I think, look, our builders are still doing nothing. So, what I'll tell them to do... Oh, great. Autosave. We just started, and it's already saving again. Anyway, what we should also do is replace all this clay stuff over here with dirt, because we can actually use the clay. Not right now, but we can later on when we got the right workshops. So dirt clump stairs, because I also want to replace these clay clumps. Yes. And then we should replace the walls as well, at least where there's clay. So that's over here, over here, over here. Wow, we actually got quite a lot of clay in our wall, man. Wow. Whoa, that's a lot of clay. And there's also clay in the floor. So we got that too. Wow, that's gonna be a lot of money, man. Because the thing is with clay, we can make statues out of them. And we can sell those later on when we got merchants and stuff coming. So that we can buy stuff from him. At least that's the whole idea behind it. Wow, look at how quick our builders are. That's of course because the emperor is helping. Duh. Now another thing, in terms of planning and stuff, I think we should put groves of trees and stuff around this area. Keep this area for farms and this area for trees. I'm just swirling about with the mouse, making no sense at all. Oh, look at how woodcutters go, man. Look at me building. Very good. Now, how's this coming along? What are you doing in the workbench? Okay, so this workshop is being worked on. The carpenter workshop. Very good. I think as well, because we have no stuff laying outside, what I'll do is I'll close off the bridge for now. There's nothing outside that we know of, I think. Let's actually find out. Crap, I forgot the zoom hotkey. Balls! Alright, be right back. Alright, that was the hotkey for zooming. Good, but if we look at our kingdom right now, it seems to me that there's nothing in it other than us. We're all alone on the planet. No. Anyway, I still think it's a good idea to wall it off in case someone decides to sneak up upon us and we don't notice him. He'll run straight into our dirt wall. So, build wall and then dirt clump. And I guess I'll just block it off right here at the bridge. I think if I put a wall over there, nobody will be able to come in. That's exactly what we want. And the same over there, of course. Okay. Good. Now that that's done, when I'm building it myself, how nice. Yeah, now that that's done, ooh. Wow, our woodcutters are so behind in work. It's not woodcutters, it's woodcutter. And that's because I assigned it so. Crap. Yeah, about that. Well, I need these workshops done too. I guess there's just not much we can do about it. Ah well. You know what? Because right now I'm thinking we can replace the floors while they are busy cutting stuff. We need to do that anyway because I want all the clay. Because clay is a finite resource and we need to utilize it. I know at least I did it, you know, in previous games when I was still experimenting a bit. Well, I'm still now actually, but anyway, you can make brick walls out of clay, but there's no real use to them because it doesn't have any special properties or other than just look nice. Well, and I don't think it looks nice even. That's just personal taste. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna make valuable stuff out of clay. Now what I think I'll do is I'll remove these. Oh no, I need to deconstruct stairs, I believe. Yeah. Wait, what? No. This is not going how it should go. Yeah, I think I wasn't on the right level. It's a bit fiddly every now and then with these controls. Yeah, that's it. I want these stairs deconstructed and then we're gonna remove this Z level so we can have like an elevated orchard or grove or however you pronounce it. Yeah, I think that's cool. Have trees on the roof of our fort if we make a fort here. Ah well. Then dig. I guess they're not ready for it, but at least look, nobody's idling around anymore. That's good. That's how I like it. Now, how is this workshop stuff going along? What are you doing? You're not doing anything. And how is this going? A chisel. Why is the chisel not being made? Do we have any masons? Oh, we do have 2. What are they doing? Oh, there, it turns green now. I guess he was sleeping or something, I don't know. Yeah, he probably was sleeping. Alright. Now that, whoa, all the trees are clipped already. Alright, you know what? Remove all of them! Yeah. Ciao, trees. You will be given a better life in our groves. Yes. Whoa, look at this, man. Look at them just all huddling about and wandering around and whatnot. crazy gnomes going everywhere in the kingdom of Terrorhand. Oh, and look, it's me using my own sleeping quarters. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. So, how's this coming along now? Where is my chisel? Everything's here. Can someone explain to me why it's not being built? Answer me now! I guess everybody's sleeping and all the ones that... yeah. You know what? Because our miners aren't doing all that much right now, I'll have them miners also build. So, like that. Because if I check this now, they should build. And that should... yes, look. Immediately they start building the workshop. Very good. And with that build, we should start building the next one. Now, the next one that we need is the stone cutter. Because he cuts stone, raw stone, into blocks, and we need those blocks. So, I guess I'll put it here. And now that we got like the carpenter, what we will also do is make a small storage area. Because right now, if you look at our area over here, we have a bajillion amount of logs and stuff lying around everywhere. And I kind of want to have all that wood close to our wood industry. So what I'll do is designate an area. Designate area, stockpile. And then we will make this a wood specific stockpile. I think that's smart. It doesn't need to be all that big. Well, actually it does, because we got crazy amounts of wood lying around. So I think a 6 one will do. Now, it's only gonna be 6 because we're gonna put storage stuff on it, like crates. And I actually want this to only hold wood logs, nothing else. Because otherwise I will get like seeds and clippings and whatnot in there as well, and it will fill up really fast. And that's not what we want. So let's build storage and then crates. It doesn't really matter, but let's go for pine crates for now. Look, they're immediately filling it up, and if I don't build crates on it, there will only be one log for one tile, and that's like really filling up fast. So yeah, with that done, because I also think that this should queue a bajillion. Yeah, look. How about you make the workbench first? So move this up in the job queue list. So now this should get made first, and then all these pine crates. Because this is just convenience. There's logs lying around here. If they need one, they can grab one. But this is just to make the whole industry thing go faster and smoother. And that's how I like it. Faster, smoother, and moist, and... no. Anyway, there is stuff that needs doing, like a crude workbench. Look. How about you move this up too? Now there's different ways of actually handling all these jobs, and we could have them build you know, stuff in advance, like stockpile a few of the important items like planks and stuff. We might do that later, but for now we're going for a lean production line where things only get built if they're needed. I think that's good. We need to be efficient in our startup phase. So yeah. Then what we're also gonna do is we're gonna remove this Z level. That should give our miners some jobs to do. So let's speed time up a bit, right? Because there's a lot of stuff to do, and yeah. Well, just yeah, all we can do really now is just watch them go. Because if I look at the population at this, they're either sleeping or they're doing stuff, and that's good. That's really good. that's another thing I kind of want to see. This is a stone cutter. It needs a workbench and a chair and a chisel. That's like the exact same thing that the carpenter needed. Okay, apparently so. Look at it go, man. And they're cutting the stuff down here too. And it seems to me that I actually forgot to tell them to remove this apple tree. So I'll correct that mistake right now. You know what? While we're at it, let's fill up these holes in our farms too. Because it looks a bit cheaply done, you know? A bit quick and cheap. And that's not how we are, because we are of quality and brute force and advanced. At least that's the direction we're heading. Okay, good. So that's good then. And while we're at it, you know, we're gonna do the pasture too, because it just looks lame otherwise. I wonder, can I get like another yak? Yak! No, I cannot. 5 is still more than enough, so for now at least. And once we got this stone cutter thing built, yeah, when is that built? There's still... See, that's the thing as well with this crude workbench, because if we just take a look at the workshops that we got. Look, there's this crude workbench, which is really a startup workshop, but then there is the sawmill, which needs a saw blade, if I remember correctly, which makes planks only, and it does it like really fast compared to this crude workbench that is, at least, because it just takes forever and ever. Because yeah, look, they're still making planks for the workbench. Oh my god. Well, not much we can do about it. Yeah, you know what I think I'll actually do is, because we got so much stuff to do, I'll build another crude workbench. I think that's the smart move to make. I'll build it like right next to the storage over here. Go forth and build this. I need more work capacity. And we should have another woodcutter who can also do carpentry. At least... yeah, look, we got 2 carpenters, and that's what we need to operate both these things. Though our woodcutter is probably, look, I don't know, who is our woodcutter? Tell me, Nab. Oh my god, this can't go well. Oh, and you know what? Because, yeah, look, there's a Z level that I wanted gone, and still need to remove the ramps. Because I saw that we had idlers again. That's never a good thing. Yeah, what can we put our idlers to do? We need to put them to work. Right now they're doing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, what we will probably need to do is assign some groves and stuff so that our farmers get to work. So what I'll do is agriculture grove, and then I'll tell them to grove. Well, we don't need, well, we do need quite a lot of pine, especially at the startup. So what I'll do is I'll build this huge area, yeah, 9 by 9, all for pine. Ooh, well, no pun intended. And what we'll do is, ideally, at least, what I found is that you need like double the amount of clippings of like the amount of trees that you can have in your grove to always have it filled up to the brim. So what I'll do is I'll tell it to not fell trees for the moment until we got like 150 clippings. And then we will start cutting down the trees. Yeah, that seems good. Grove. How about we call this the Pine Grove? How about we call this the terror world. World. Yes. Terror world. So tell me, how is the terror world doing? Terror world. How cool, man. Yeah, we can name all kinds of stuff here, so... Anyway, what are you doing, carpenter? Alright. And what do you need? A chisel. Ah, and they're making the chisel right here. Ah, very good. Look, things are going much faster now. That's very good. If I look at our food and drink supplies, stuff's dwindling. So, grow crops. I need more. Wheat farm, strawberry farm. Yeah. Oh look, and they're immediately planting stuff in the grove. You know what? While they're at it, let's assign another grove over here. And this is gonna be our apple grove. I keep it on this level, and yeah. We are gonna pick fruit, but we're not gonna clip... we're not gonna fell trees. No, we will need more clippings, so... And how about we call this... fruit cakes? No. We should keep this serious. We are a terrifying kingdom, for goodness sake. How about we call this a forbidden fruit yard? Yes. Adam, you are... no. Well, imagine if this grove would have been there. The Grove of Eden. Wow. That's actually quite a lot of pine trees, coming to think of it. With this, we might actually... Because I just now realized it, but we might actually have overtaxed our woodcutters already, so... Well, that is a real possibility here. Anyway, let's enlarge our grove. Overtaxing for the win. So this is a strawberry farm, this is our wheat farm, and this here is our cotton farm. Look, and there's our first harvest of cotton. You see that? This is all freshly harvested cotton. Wow. And our workshop is done. Very good. You know what? Let's just slow things down a bit here. So right now, here is jobs. Jobs for pine crates. Alright. So what we also want is a new workshop now. And that is the well. Let's make it out of birch, because pine's being used for crates. And it looks slick, a birch plank thing. No, I guess that's one too low. So we're gonna build our well over here. And then what I'll also do is I'll close up this gap here, so it looks like it's a normal well and not like one on the edge of the water. Build terrain, floor, and then dirt, yes. Look, it's just a normal well. And the well will actually keep our gnomes saturated and stuff, so this should prevent them from dying of thirst. Although with only 76 food, we might actually starve. What we might need to do is open up the wall and go and gather some food from outside. We'll have to see though. Oh look, we got a harvest. Very good. Now the next workshop that we need, because all our workshops are being built or are finished already, is the stone mason. Because this will make stone tools and stuff like saw blades and whatnot, so it's really important that we get this now. Build stone mason. Now these two are stone stone workshops, stone industries, stone workers, whatever you call them. So what I'll do as well is I'll give them their own stockpile of stuff that only they use. Let's make it the 2x3 again, and this time for raw stone and blocks, because the rest of them is only gonna be made, you know, like chisels and blades and molds and whatnot. I'm only gonna make that if I need it. I'm not gonna maintain any stocks of that stuff, so let's just call this stone material. Alright, that seems good. Yes. And that should get some hauling jobs, because I believe if we go down over here, yeah, look, there's still stone over there. Heck, you know what? There's so much stone over here. Let's get some more, right? And we don't even need to dig for that. All we need to do is just replace the floor with dirt, so it looks a bit more fitting to the rest of our kingdom, alright? And if when they start replacing this stuff, the stone floor will actually become a stone material thing block, you know? Look at them go, man. Oh, them busy gnomes. You know what? We can replace the wall as well. So why don't we do that? Replace walls. And you know what's a really cool trick? They can replace walls without breaching it. Look, they're gonna replace this outside of the wall without ever breaching it. No water will come in. Yet they can replace this whole block. Yep, they're that good. Well, it's me that's building. Emperor Damage, he has some tricks up his sleeve. Oh, look at them go, man. That's harder than he thinks. Look, he did it. Bangelberse did it. Oh, if it was Bangelberse. I don't even know really. Was it Bangelberse? It was Bangelberse, the magic miner, who can do it all. Look, and the wheat is being finished here as well. Now we're gonna use this wheat straight away when we got it, because we're gonna make stuff out of it. We will need it, but before we can do that, we need the right freaking workshops for that. So yeah, all we really need to do is just wait for a little bit longer for this stonemason to get finished. Now they're probably, yeah, they're making stuff over here just for that. Stonemason, yeah, alright. So, while they're doing that, I think that it's a good moment to make our final grove. Now, there's not much room up here on this upper level here, so I'll actually put that grove down here. Because we also got birch grove, right? So we need, or birch trees, so we need a birch grove. I'm gonna make it too big, as the other groves are already quite big too. So let's just make it half the size of our pine grove. For the groves, in the grove and the grove. And we can actually put this to felled trees straight away, because we got like a bajillion birch clippings, and it's actually a really small grove. So let's call this the white grove. Grove. On the grove. Alright. Grove, you gnomelings. Man, all these groves, they're groving me a grove in. Anyway, things are looking good. Things are looking smooth, and it's the 6th day of spring, and we haven't died yet. Hell, actually, our kingdom is starting to look better and better and better. And we got our well finished. Man, look at the industries going, man. We got workshops being set up, we got storage areas, we got groves and groves and groves. We got farms that are getting harvested, we got stuff, we got cotton. What don't we have? Well, it's actually a freaking huge list that we don't have. But things are coming along nicely, and yeah, I say join me next time when we will set up some even more industry stuff and for our mighty empire. And who knows, maybe we'll even see our first enemy. So yeah, join me next time.